Yoo-hoo! The dog is very lazy. We need to help to make it move. Ta-da! Here comes the laws of motion. We all got to know the topic I'm talking about today. Newton's laws of motion. That's right. Sir Isaac Newton found out about these 3 laws of motion. Newton's first law is also called as law of inertia. Newton's second law is also called as law of acceleration. And then there's Newton's third law of motion. Now let me tell you what is Newton's first law of motion, which is law of inertia. Newton's first law states that every object will remain at rest or in a uniform motion in a straight line unless acted upon by an unbalanced external force. Let's see what is inertia. We may think of inertia as dullness or laziness. It's just like when your mother calls for help, you just pretend like you didn't hear her. In physics, inertia is defined as inertia of rest, inertia of motion, and inertia of direction. Oh ho, my dad's here. I must go back to my seat. A vehicle is a good place to explain the 3 types of inertia. So, I'm in a car. The car is at rest. Let's see what happens when my dad starts the car. Whoa! You feel your body tilting backwards. This is due to inertia of rest. Inertia of rest is when the tendency of a body to oppose any change in its state is known as inertia of rest. Now, we are about to take a turn. Let's see what happens when my dad turns left. Whoa! You feel your body tilting the opposite direction. This is due to inertia of direction. Inertia of direction is when the tendency of a body to oppose any change in its direction of motion is known as inertia of direction. Now, we are about to reach our destination. What happens? Let's see what happens when my dad stops the car. Whoa! You feel your body tilting forward. This is due to inertia of motion. Inertia of motion is when the tendency of a body to oppose any change in its uniform motion is known as inertia of motion. These types of jerks may cause hazards, so that's why you must always buckle up. Safety comes first. Because of this, Newton's first law of motion is also called as law of inertia. Let's move on to Newton's second law of motion. The second law states that the acceleration of an object is dependent upon 2 variables: the force acting upon an object and the mass of an object. In this definition, you heard the word acceleration. Do you all know what is acceleration? Usually, we use this word when we are going for a drive. Like when we do start the car, we press the accelerator. But over here, wait, let me show an example. Now I have 2 stacks of books. I'm going to push these books with the same force. See what happens. These books move the farthest compared to these stacks of books. That's because this book has less mass, so it has more acceleration. But these stacks of books has more mass and less acceleration. So over here, the acceleration is directly proportional to the net force that is acting upon an object and inversely proportional to the mass of an object. The second law can also be expressed in an equation form as acceleration equals force by mass, or force equals mass times acceleration. So, Newton's second law can also be called as law of acceleration. Let's move on to Newton's third law of motion. Yes, it's everybody's favorite. When there's an action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So, over here, there are two forces applied, which is an action force and a reaction force. For both forces, the direction is opposite. Now, let me tell you an example. When you're swimming, you push the water backwards, but the water force pushes you forwards. Let me show you one more example. So, you just saw how the ball acted on the surface and how the surface reacted. This ends the third law of motion. Hope you understood all of the 3 laws of motion. See you in my next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.